I rolled with Jedi Does Jiu-Jitsu, a fellow YouTuber and Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, and we ended up going pretty hard. I start off by beating the front headlock because I thought I could turn into some sort of scramble. I immediately regret it because he locks up a tight Darce. I fall to my hip, but that just makes it tighter, so I come back up. It's pretty tight, but I just try to think about keeping my elbows wide so I have space to breathe. Eventually, he gives up on the choke, and I'm able to slip out. I pull him back with a 2-on-1, and when he runs away, I come up on a single leg. I try going for some trips, but he counters with a scissor leg takedown and starts looking for a leg lock. Luckily, I'm pretty confident in my defense from this position. I clear his hook to get my leg free and start turning away. Jedi tries getting back up, but I start chasing his back. We end up in this weird position. From here, Jedi does a good job controlling my hooks, making it hard to climb up his back. And eventually, he just gets the heck out of there.
Woo! Woo!
The roll is still pretty chill now, but believe me, it picks up.
I feel Jedi pull out my butterfly guard, so I hit a double ankle sweep. He kicks his leg free and turns away, so I come up for a takedown. But my wrestling is kinda trash, so this quickly starts going south for me. Jedi throws in a hook to take my back. Here he's controlling my upper body with a seatbelt and lower body with a body triangle. I need to break both these grips if I want to escape. I break his seatbelt by bringing his arm around my head and my back to the mat.
The defense is too good.
Then to break his body triangle, I bring both my legs behind his top leg. Now he has no more control and I can escape. I go right into an inversion. Jedi falls down, giving me the opportunity to come on top. He tries getting up, but I belly flop forward and stop him. Jedi gets his legs back in front of me. I start working to pass his legs. Jedi keeps trying to get up, so I have to continue putting on forward pressure to stop him. I hip switch and start going for a knee slice. From here, I really want an underhook, but Jedi's doing a good job keeping his elbows tight, making it hard for me to get it. So instead, I hit a back step and start looking for a leg lock. And when he starts defending the leg lock, I grab an underhook. The old bait and switch. I pass his guard, but Jedi starts bridging hard. I try holding on to mount, but he traps my ankle and is able to escape. So I just go back to guard passing.
No knee up the middle. The pressure's too good.
I bring my knee through the middle and go for a knee slice. I make sure to keep my elbow tight so he can't get an annoying knee shield. I grab an underhook. Then as I kick my ankle free, Jedi bridges, so I start looking for his back. I grab a seatbelt. Then as Jedi brings his back to the mat, I follow him and get my hooks in. Right now I'm on the non-choking side. From here, I like to trap my opponent's arms with my legs. To do this, I threaten the choke, and when he defends, I let him pull my arm down, and I get a cross wrist grip. This grip is really hard to break, and with it, I'm able to trap his arm. He now has only one hand to defend the choke.
Okay.
But he starts beating my head positioning. From the underhook side, your head is one of the main things stopping them from escaping. By getting his head lower than mine, he can start getting his back to the mat and escaping. I come on top and try going for a flashy samurai roll, but it doesn't work. Jedi keeps putting on the butterfly hook, so I windshield wiper my shin to keep my leg in between his legs. Jedi doesn't have an easy guard to pass, so this was really a battle. I'm trying to close the distance so I can pass him, while he's trying to off-balance me and go for attacks of his own. Jedi goes to De La Riva and cuts an angle, so I square back up with him. I hit a knee pummel, then I bring my leg around and drop down to knee on belly. Once again, Jedi's just refusing to be pinned, so he goes belly down. He comes up to his knees and tries grabbing out, but I make sure to keep controlling him. Jedi flattening out like this makes it hard for me to put in my hooks and get his back, but it's also hard to escape flattened out like that. Jedi comes up to his knees, and when I see an opening, I try throwing in my hooks, but to no avail, as Jedi does a good job blocking them. I keep my seatbelt tight and build up to 2 feet. I was in a good spot. All I needed to do was put in my hooks, and I'd have full back control.
What the hell is even that?
I tried doing this flashy move I made up where I jump on the triangle from behind, but we fall to the wrong side, and things just start going wrong. But I'm still trying to get my hooks in, and Jedi's still trying to stop me. As soon as I open my seatbelt, Jedi uses the opportunity to escape. He tries going to north-south, but I keep my knees to my chest, and I'm able to stop him. Then I bring my hips up and frame him away with my feet. Jedi goes to leg drag, and for some reason, I decide not to frame, and he's able to pass my guard. I just have to make sure not to get submitted here. I frame off Jedi's hip and start bringing my knees inside. Jedi tries keeping the pressure on me, but I'm able to get my feet inside and escape just before the round ends.
Roll number 2. Jedi enters in on a single leg. I start hopping on one leg as I try slipping my leg out, but he grabs a collar tie and trips out my leg to get the takedown. Jedi has a really good base and is hard to sweep. Here I try hitting a butterfly sweep, but Jedi is able to defend by hopping on one leg.
Woo! Oh, mama!
I get double unders. In Jiu-Jitsu, the best move to do depends on the reaction you're getting from your partner. I feel Jedi bringing his weight back. If he was bringing his weight onto me, I'd probably go for a shoulder crunch sweep, but I use the motion of him pulling back to come up on the body lock. I drive forward and try tripping him, but he counters with a sick Uchimata. But he ends up slipping.
You good? Yeah.
I heist up his leg and try making him trip again, but I feel it's not working, so I say screw it and go for a leg lock.
Nice.
With leg locks, you want to control the knee, so Jedi pushes my shin down in an attempt to free his knee. So instead, I start looking for his back. He squares up with me to avoid the back take, so I chop my leg down and come on top. I free my leg from his grasp and start trying to pass his guard. But I get stuck in close guard. I get stuck there for about a minute. I stand up, and Jedi hits a double ankle sweep. But luckily, I'm able to get back up before he does. But now there's only 40 seconds left. I had to make the most of it. If this was a match, we'd be 2-2 right now. And if I got this guard pass, I'd be up on points. I go for the old reliable knee slice, and Jedi frames me away. I swat away his frame and grab an underhook, then a crossface. But he has a tight hold of my ankle. I'm trying to use my free leg to get this ankle free, but Jedi's holding onto it like his life depends on it. I go to 3/4 mount and keep trying to free it, but he just keeps holding on and is able to stop me from scoring. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and go check out Jedi's channel. He also does rolling breakdowns.